Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Easy English Podcast. This is the podcast where we speak slowly, clearly, and practice English together, one small step at a time. I'm Grace, and next to me, as always, is someone who understands English very well, but suddenly forgets everything when it's time to speak.
Hey, I feel personally attacked.
This is Zizi the cat, and if Zizi sounds like you sometimes, this episode is especially for you. Let me ask you a very honest question. Can you understand English, but when someone talks to you, your mind goes blank and you don't know what to say? You understand the question, you know the words, but your mouth just doesn't move. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something very important. You are not alone.
Yes, thank you, because my brain understands, but my mouth is on vacation.
Many English learners are in the same situation. They can watch videos, follow podcasts, understand simple conversations, but when it's time to reply, silence, panic, empty mind. So today, we are going to do something different. We are not going to give you many tips. We are not going to overload your brain. Instead, we will explain why this happens, show you that this is normal, and prepare you for real speaking training. This podcast is designed so you can listen again and again, not just to understand, but to train your speaking.
Oh, good, because my brain is already very full.
Before we practice speaking, we need to understand the problem clearly, because when you understand the problem, the solution becomes much easier. So let's talk about the real reasons why you understand English but cannot reply. The first reason is very simple. You trained your input but not your output. Input means listening, reading. Output means speaking, using your voice. Most learners spend years doing input, very little output.
So I listened a lot, but I almost never spoke.
Exactly. Your brain learned how to receive English, but your mouth never learned how to produce it. Understanding is passive. Speaking is active. They are not the same skill. The second reason is translating. When you listen, you often understand English directly, but when you try to speak, your brain goes back to your native language, so the process becomes English, native language, English. That takes time, and in real conversations, time disappears very fast.
Yes, my brain opens a translation app and then crashes.
That freeze you feel, that's not because you're bad, it's because your brain is doing too many steps. The third reason is very important. Most learners were never taught how to reply with short answers. In school, you learn grammar, vocabulary, long sentences. But real conversations start with yes, no, a little, not really, I think so.
Wait, so I don't need a long sentence?
No, speaking does not start with big sentences. Speaking starts with simple reactions. If you never trained these short replies, your brain doesn't know what to do. The fourth reason is fear. Fear of making mistakes, sounding silly, being silent. This fear doesn't mean you're weak. It means you care. But fear plus no training equals a closed mouth.
So it's not just me.
No, it's very common. And here is the most important thing to remember. This is not a personal problem. This is not a talent problem. This is a training problem, and training can be fixed. In the next part of this episode, we'll stop talking about the problem and start training your speaking. We'll show you how to use shadowing correctly, how to train answers before conversations, and how to make speaking feel safe again.
So my mouth just needs practice?
Exactly. And we'll practice together. Stay with us. In the next session, we'll start activating your mouth with simple shadowing, step by step.
Okay, I'm nervous, but also a little excited.
That's perfect. Let's continue in session 2. Welcome back. If you're still here, that's great. In the last part, we talked about why you understand English but cannot reply. Now it's time to stop thinking and start using your mouth. This part is about activation, not confidence, not grammar, just getting your mouth used to speaking English again.
So, this is like stretching before exercise.
Exactly, Zizi. Before you can reply, your mouth needs to wake up, and we do that with shadowing. Let me explain shadowing very simply. Shadowing means you listen and you speak at the same time, or just right after me. You don't translate, you don't think, you just copy the sound.
So, no grammar thinking?
No grammar, no correcting, no judging. Just your ears and your mouth working together. This helps your brain remember, oh, this is how English comes out of my mouth. One important rule, you must speak out loud. Speaking in your head does not count. Even if your voice is quiet, use your voice. Before we start, remember these rules. Speak slowly. Speak out loud. Short sentences only. Mistakes are okay. This is training, not a test.
Okay. Mouth on, brain off.
We will start with very small replies. These are the replies people use every day. Listen first, then repeat after me. Ready? Yes. Again. Yes.
Yes.
No. Again. No.
No.
Good. Next one. A little. Again. A little.
A little.
Nice. Next. Not really. Not really.
Not really.
Very good. Next. I think so. I think so.
I think so.
Great job. These are power replies. You don't need long sentences to start speaking. Let me tell you why this is important. When someone asks you a question, your brain looks for something ready. If you trained these replies, your mouth can answer before fear arrives.
Oh, so my mouth moves before my brain panics?
Exactly. That's activation. Let's try a few more. Repeat after me. I'm okay. Again. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Good. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Nice. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
That's enough for now. Simple, clear, real. You don't need many sentences. You need a few sentences that your mouth knows very well. That's why you can listen to this episode again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Each time, your mouth gets faster and calmer.
So, same episode, stronger mouth?
Exactly. Now that your mouth is awake, we can move to the most important part. In the next session, we will learn how to train answers before conversation, so when someone asks you a question, you don't freeze.
Oh, this sounds important.
It is. Let's continue with session 3. Welcome back. Now your mouth is awake. You can repeat, you can shadow, you can speak short sentences. But here's the real problem. Most learners don't freeze because they can't speak. They freeze because they don't know how to answer.
Yes, I understand the question, but I don't know what to say back.
Exactly. So today, we fix that. This is the most important technique in this whole podcast. Real conversations are not random. People often ask similar questions again and again, at work, at school, in daily life. But let me be very clear. We are not memorizing answers.
Wait, so we don't need to remember exact sentences?
Exactly. We are not learning what to say, we're learning how to start speaking. When you train answers before, you are not preparing for one question. You are training your brain to say, I can reply, I can start, I don't need to panic.
Oh, so it's not about the question, it's about my reaction?
Yes, think of it like this. You are not memorizing a script, you are training muscle memory. Just like learning to ride a bike, you don't practice one road, you practice balance. When someone asks a new question, your brain doesn't freeze anymore because it already knows how to begin.
So even if the question is new, I can still say something?
Yes, because you trained the first step, and once you start speaking, English flows more easily. That's why we train this way, not to sound perfect, but to help your mouth move before fear stops you.
Ah, so preparation makes me calm, not robotic.
Exactly. Calm, not memorized. Ready, not perfect. Let's start very small. Only one question, a very common one. Listen carefully. How are you? Most learners think, oh, this is easy, but then they freeze. So we prepare answers now. First level, very simple. Repeat after me. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Good. Now level 2, add one small detail. I'm fine, thanks.
I'm fine, thanks.
Great. Now level 3, real life. I'm fine, just a bit tired.
I'm fine, just a bit tired.
Good. Now level 4, more natural. I'm fine, just a bit tired from work.
I'm fine, just a bit tired from work.
Perfect. You see? Same question. Many ready answers. When someone asks you, how are you? Your brain doesn't panic, not because you memorized one answer, but because your brain remembers how to reply. It says, I know how to start. I don't need to stop. I can say something. You're not creating English from zero. You're using a trained reaction, and that is how fluency begins.
Oh, so fluency is not about having the perfect sentence.
No, fluency is about starting easily and continuing calmly. Preparation doesn't mean memorizing. It means your brain is ready to move forward. Let's try another common question. What do you do? Repeat after me. I work in an office.
I work in an office.
Good. Next level. I work in an office as an assistant.
I work in an office as an assistant.
Nice. Next. I work in an office mainly with paperwork.
I work in an office mainly with paperwork.
Very good. You're not guessing anymore. You're answering. One very important rule. Please don't misunderstand this. Understanding meaning is important. Asking, what does this mean, is normal. Everyone does that, and you should keep doing it. But don't stop there. After you understand the meaning, we train one more step, gently. Real life doesn't give you time to think for a long moment. Real life asks you, very softly, but very quickly, what will you say back? So when we prepare answers, we are not memorizing sentences. We are helping your brain feel safe. We are giving your mouth something familiar to start with. You are not trying to be perfect, you are just trying to respond, calmly.
Ah, so it's not study harder, it's help my brain feel less scared.
Exactly. And when your brain feels safe, your English comes out much more easily. Let's try a short, real conversation. Listen and answer out loud. How are you?
I'm fine, just a bit tired.
What do you do?
I work in an office, mainly with paperwork.
That's it. That's real conversation. Simple, prepared, calm. In the next session, we will go one step further. We will take difficult words and put them inside situations, so you don't just know the word, you know how to use it.
Finally, no more guessing.
Exactly. Let's continue with session 4. Welcome back. Now you can answer simple questions, but sometimes one word stops everything. You understand the sentence, but one word makes you freeze.
Yes, one word, and my brain says stop.
That's normal. Today, we will fix that. We will not use dictionary definitions. We will use situations. Many learners think I don't speak because I don't know enough words, but the real problem is different. You may know the word, but you don't know when to use it.
I know the word, but I don't trust it.
Exactly. So today, we put words inside real situations. Let's start with a simple word, busy. Many learners know this word, but listen, I'm busy. Now let's put it into situations. Situation 1, work. Can you talk now? Sorry, I'm busy right now.
Sorry, I'm busy right now.
Good. Situation 2, more natural. Do you have time today? I'm a bit busy today.
I'm a bit busy today.
Very natural. Notice something. We didn't explain busy with English. We used it. Next word, stressed. Many learners hear this word. Let's understand it through life. Situation. Why are you tired? I'm stressed at work.
I'm stressed at work.
Another situation. You look worried. Yeah, I'm a bit stressed these days.
Yeah, I'm a bit stressed these days.
Good. Now you feel the word, not memorize it. This word is very common. Depends. Will you come tomorrow? It depends.
It depends.
More complete. It depends on my schedule.
It depends on my schedule.
Perfect. This word helps you buy time in conversation. Now you answer. Speak out loud. Can you help me later?
Sorry, I'm a bit busy today.
Why are you quiet today?
I'm a bit stressed.
Will you join us?
It depends.
Let me say this very clearly. Asking, what does this word mean, is not wrong. It's a good question, and it's the first step. But we don't stop there. After you understand the meaning, we take one more gentle step. We ask, when do people say this in real life? Because a word becomes useful not when you understand it in your head, but when you know the moment to use it.
Oh, so the word is like a tool. I don't just know the tool, I need to know when to use it.
Exactly. And once you know the moment, the word feels much easier to say. In the next session, we will gently bring everything together, not to memorize, not to perform. We will use what you've already practiced, listening, shadowing, and familiar answer patterns. So when a real conversation starts, your brain doesn't rush and your mouth doesn't freeze. It's not about saying the perfect sentence. It's about being able to reply, naturally, calmly, one step at a time.
No thinking, just speaking.
Exactly. Let's move to session 5. Welcome back. This is the session where everything comes together, naturally, step by step. You listened to real English. You shadowed to wake up your mouth. You practiced familiar ways to respond, and you learned words inside real situations, not as definitions, but as something you can actually use. Now we don't try to be perfect. We simply try to reply. Now you reply.
No repeating?
No repeating, only answering. I will speak. I will ask real questions. You pause. You answer out loud. Zizi will give a model answer after the pause. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need a clear reply. Let's start simple. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, just a bit tired.
Oh, why are you tired?
I'm a bit stressed from work.
I see. Are you busy today?
Yeah, I'm quite busy today.
Good. That's a real conversation. Let's try another situation. What do you do?
I work in an office,
What kind of work do you do?
mainly paperwork and emails.
Do you like it?
It's okay, but it can be stressful.
Very natural. Now, talking about plans. Are you free this weekend?
It depends.
What does it depend on?
It depends on my schedule.
Do you want to meet if you're free?
Yes, that sounds good.
Nice and smooth. Now something unexpected. Why are you learning English?
I need it for work.
Is it difficult for you?
Yes, sometimes, especially speaking.
That answer is honest and very common. Notice something important. You didn't translate word for word. You didn't stop to think too long. You responded using familiar English patterns that you have practiced before. And this is the key. What you need is not more tips. What you need is practice. Practice, practice, and practice. You can start anytime. You can listen to this podcast anywhere, at home, on the bus, or during a short break. Each time you listen and speak along, you are training your mouth to speak English more smoothly and with more confidence. Small practice every day leads to better speaking. Now, I will ask. No model answer this time, just you. And here's the important part. You can pause after each question to think and answer. It's okay if your first answers are slow. Take your time. Stop, speak, and respond to each question. This is your practice moment. Step by step, one answer at a time. How was your day? What are you doing right now? Are you busy tomorrow? If you can answer these, you can speak. Not perfectly, but clearly, and that's enough.
We didn't use many tips.
Exactly. Just a few that you can repeat every day. In the final session, I will show you how to use this podcast every day. 5 to 10 minutes. No pressure.
Just press play and speak.
Yes. Let's finish with session 6. Welcome to the final session. Now, you don't need more lessons. You need a simple routine, something easy, something repeatable, something you can do every day.
Not 1 hour study?
No, just a few minutes. You don't improve speaking by learning many new tips. You improve by repeating a few good ones. That's why this podcast exists. You can listen again and again and again. Each time, your replies become faster. Here's a simple 3-step routine to train your English speaking every day. We'll do it step by step, so you know exactly what to practice and why. Step 1. Passive listening. Just listen. No repeating, no stopping. Let your brain hear English naturally.
Like background English?
Yes, exactly. Very relaxed. Your brain is absorbing English without pressure. Step 2. Shadowing. 3 to 4 minutes. Now it's time to speak. Repeat after the voice. Match the speed, the rhythm, and the tone. Don't think, don't translate, just speak. This wakes up your mouth and trains it to move with English. Step 3. Reply practice. 3 to 4 minutes. Finally, practice answering questions out loud. Pause after each question and speak your answer. Even one sentence is enough. The key is practice, practice, and practice, step by step, every day. Your replies will become faster and more natural. Now, let's remember 3 important rules for this daily routine. Rule 1. Don't chase perfection. It's okay if your English is not perfect. Clear and understandable English is enough. Rule 2. Repeat the same episode. Every time you listen and practice again, your brain and mouth get faster. Repetition builds confidence and fluency. Rule 3. Speak out loud. Quiet English or thinking English in your head doesn't train your mouth. Your voice needs to move even a little every day. Follow these 3 rules, and little by little, you will notice your speaking becoming easier and more natural. How often should you practice? Try to do it every day if you can. If not, don't worry. Even 3 times a week is fine. The most important thing is consistency, not how long you practice. Short sessions every day are much more powerful than long sessions once in a while.
Ah, so short and regular is better?
Exactly, Zizi. Little steps every day will help your English grow steadily. So, let's review together. If you can understand English but cannot reply, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're bad at English. It just means your mouth hasn't practiced enough yet. Here's what you've learned today. Listen without translating. Shadow sentences to wake up your mouth. Practice answering common questions in small, natural ways. Use words in real situations. And the most important secret? Practice, practice, and practice. Every time you listen to this podcast, you are training your mouth for better speaking.
Okay, so first, I listen without translating.
Yes,
Then, I shadow sentences to wake up my mouth.
exactly.
Next, I practice answering common questions in small, natural ways.
Perfect.
And I use words in real situations.
That's it, Zizi. You've got it.
So, even if I answer slowly at first, that's totally okay.
Exactly. Start small, take your time, and keep going. Every little step builds your fluency. You've done a great job today. Keep practicing, and step by step, speaking English will feel easier and more natural.
Listen, shadow, answer.
Yes, that's the method. Keep doing it every day, and your English will grow. Before we finish today's episode, I want you to remember something very important. If English feels slow for you, that's completely okay. If your mind freezes sometimes, that's okay too. If you forget words, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're bad at English. It just means your brain is still learning a new path, from listening to shadowing to speaking naturally. Every time you practice, that path gets stronger. Every shadowing session, every short answer, every small reply, they all count.
So, my brain is like a little garden.
Exactly. And each time you listen, shadow, and speak, you're watering that garden.
Then I want a big garden full of English everywhere.
And you will have it. Just keep practicing, little by little. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Easy English podcast. We hope this episode helps you see that understanding English and speaking English are two different skills, and that with small daily practice, your speaking will get stronger and more natural.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Tell us, which step helped you speak more easily today? What's one small thing you'll do to practice speaking English right now?
We love hearing from you, and we read every message.
Friends, keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, small steps, big results.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.